So last week, John Green sent this tweet right here with a link to a New York Times article saying that, quote, books were coming to YouTube for the first time, which was just a hilariously poorly researched article, as I'm going to explain to you. Now, the article was about a new division at Simon & Schuster, which is a big publisher that is publishing books by YouTubers. And first, let me be very clear that I'm super excited for these YouTubers and for the fact that they're writing books. Now, the article mentions book deals that Simon & Schuster's new imprint has made with several YouTubers, including Justine, who I've been telling for years that I thought that she should write a book, so I'm super excited she did. And Joey Graceffa, who's a great dude who in fact came to one of my book signings in Los Angeles several years ago, so I'm glad he's writing a book. Also Shay Carl, who is one of those people that when you meet in real life is just shocking because you're like, how are you this cool in real life? Also Shane Dawson, who I've never met. His humor is a little bit more scatological than mine, but he seems like a great dude. And also Connor Franta from Our Second Life, who I've also never met. But see, the hilarious thing about this article was that it mentioned those 5 people and it mentioned Epic Mealtime, but literally just says, like, books are coming to YouTube for the first time, indicating that the journalists did not do, like, even the most, like, cursory amount of research to discover the fact that there are so many YouTubers who have written books before. Like, the week that article came out was the week that I announced my new book. I've already written 1 book, you might know that, and on the same day, literally the same day, Grace of Daily Grace announced her new book, and Carrie Hope Fletcher announced that she is writing a book. And as John points out, there's just like so many people who have written books on YouTube. As he said, Mary Hart wrote a book, Hannah Hart wrote a book. You guys remember Hannah? We cooked in this very kitchen right here. Now, to be clear, I do not fault the journalist at all for not, like, discovering me and putting me in the article, because I am, in the broad scheme of things, a very small-time YouTuber compared to these other people. But really, like, I mean, these other people I've mentioned, these are people with, like, over 1 million subscribers. Grace has, like, close to 2 million now on her channel that she just made. Like, how, you're not even gonna, like, mention her? But of course, the most absurd oversight is the fact that the article does not even once mention John Green. Like, literally, what she did, the journalist, apparently, is just take the press release from Simon & Schuster, who said, like, hey, we're bringing books to YouTube for the first time. Here's 5 people that we signed. They're pretty much the only YouTubers who've ever written books. And the journalist was just like, oh, okay, I'll just write the article about that. Like, how are you not gonna do even just a simple search to find John Green, who is literally one of the highest profile authors in the world right now? He has a major motion picture coming out in 2 weeks. If you go into any Barnes & Noble in America, he has 1, sometimes 2 tables dedicated entirely to his books. And he's written multiple articles for the New York Times, for the very publication that this article is printed in. So again, congrats, major congrats to all my YouTuber friends who have made book deals recently. Not so much congrats to the New York Times. I just thought the article was kind of hilarious and thought I would rant about it a little bit. And major congrats, of course, to John Green on the upcoming release of The Fault in Our Stars movie. I hope to see you guys there. We should hang out sometime at the movie theater. Whoa!